Now let us recap what we have learned today. What is deforestation? Deforestation is the clearing of forests by cutting down or burning trees. Impact of deforestation. Deforestation leads to the loss of biodiversity. Plants are uprooted and killed, and the population of animals and insects that depend directly or indirectly on these plants decrease, due to a shortage of shelter and food. Deforestation also causes soil erosion, which is the removal of soil by wind and rain. Soil which is washed into rivers and lakes will cause clots and encourage the growth of bacteria, causing diseases in aquatic habitat. Deforestation also causes global warming. The burning of forests releases large amount of carbon dioxide, which is a greenhouse gas, and traps heat on Earth, resulting in the greenhouse effect. The average temperature on Earth increases, leading to ice poles melting and sea levels rising. Animals that cannot adapt fast enough will be affected and become endangered or even extinct. What is pollution? Pollution is the introduction of substances into the environment, either directly or indirectly, and causes harm to life, making the environment unsuitable to live in. Firstly, we have land pollution. The causes of land pollution are listed below. It is caused by inconsiderate dumping. Thrown away rubbish can be either biodegradable or non-biodegradable, mining of minerals, spraying of agricultural pesticides, disposal of rubbish through landfills, and burying. Consequences of land pollution. Germs and bacteria multiply rapidly under filthy conditions, leading to widespread diseases. Exposed garbage bins provide breeding grounds for pests, and they can spread diseases. Poisonous substances from garbage and objects that are dumped and buried in the soil will poison the soil, and animals living in these habitats, or feeding on these plants will be poisoned. Next, we have water pollution. Water pollution occurs when sewage, fertilizers, and pesticides from home, chemicals and toxic substances from factories, oil spills, or soil that gets washed into the water bodies due to deforestation, enters water bodies. Consequences of water pollution. Water pollution encourages water algae and weeds to grow and reproduce rapidly, blocking sunlight in the process. The submerged plants cannot photosynthesize, so lesser oxygen produced, and the oxygen level reduced. Aquatic organisms are killed by poison and toxic chemicals in polluted waters. Oil spill destroys aquatic wildlife and pollutes the beaches. Lastly, we have air pollution. The emission of air pollutants from industries and motor vehicles, burning of fossil fuels, dust particles in the air, causes air pollution. Major air pollutants include dust from road traffic, burning of forests, tearing down of buildings, and cigarette smoke, which contains poisonous substances such as carbon monoxide, nicotine that can cause diseases. Consequences of air pollution. The air pollutants can cause breathing problems in organisms, as they contain harmful particles. Air pollutants also interfere with photosynthesis and respiration in plants, as the particles clog up stomata, preventing gaseous exchange. How can we prevent land pollution? Firstly, ensure that the refuse is disposed in a proper manner. Secondly, recyclable objects should be placed in the recycle bin. Lastly, replace highly toxic pesticides and insecticides with less harmful ones. How to prevent water pollution? Don't dump dirty water into water bodies. Oil slick should be cleaned up immediately. Sewage must be transported by pipes called sewers to sewage treatment plants and not into the seas. How to prevent air pollution? Factories that emit a lot of smoke and poisonous gases should not be built near housing estates. Stop deforestation. Refuse should be burnt in an incineration plant, and vehicles shouldn't release too much black smoke. How can we conserve and protect our environment? Take showers instead of baths to reduce water consumption. Use handkerchiefs instead of paper tissues to save trees. Switch off all lights and electrical appliances when not in use to conserve energy. Reduce the use of plastic bags and bring your own bag. Buy products that carry the green or recycle labels as they are eco-friendly. Avoid buying products with lots of packaging to help conserve resources. Thank you for the effort to learn with me. Good job. That is all for today. Stay tuned for more interesting lessons from me. See you next time. Bye bye.